The north-south cradling relay race is more intricate than the east-west variation, and as the name suggests, is usually run over a greater distance relative to a lacrosse floor, depending on numbers. For this relay race, create a lengthwise pylon formation on both sides of the floor, arranging players into 2 or 4 lines of equal numbers, ideally no more than 5 players per line, in one or both ends of the floor. In this video, we only run the relay for half the floor, in both ends, which is often better for bigger groups so that players aren't standing around as much, waiting for their turn. In variation number 1, the weave, have a relay race zigzagging around the pylons, with players touching the far end boards, or in this case, running around the last pylon, sprinting back to the start, first without a ball, which is variation number 1A, and later while cradling a ball with the best technique possible, namely 2 hands on the stick. After cradling through the pylons, players should then roll the ball, variation 1B, or pass the ball, variation 1C, to the next player in line. This player is not allowed to go until the player ahead of them crosses goal line extended. If they leave early, coaches can force them to stop for the amount of time they gained with their head start. Continue the race until every player has gone, including goalies, who can sprint in a straight line to center floor without balls. If any player drops their ball during the relay, they must go and retrieve the ball and finish going around all pylons before returning to line. The first team with every player sitting down wins the relay. In variation number 2, the agility relay, the same rules and variations as the previous variation still apply, except have players use various more complex movements that could theoretically happen in a game, i.e. jumping, getting up off the ground, physical contact, passing, also vertical, diagonal, horizontal, and backwards footwork movements. The only limits are the creativity of the coaches. Consider adding some sort of consequence for the losing team or teams, such as push-ups, sit-ups, bodyweight squats, planks, sprints, etc. At the end of the day, everybody wins when doing relay drills, as they tend to add a lot of fun and excitement to the practice alongside competitive elements that are part of the nature of team sports.